Almost started the video without my mic on. Hi, everybody. Eric here with day 4 of Black History Month, and this is your day 4 Black History Moment. Today, is Black History Moment is part um, of my grandparents' lives back in the day, in the 50s and 60s. And this is regarding something called the Green Book. If that creates a light bulb in your brain, you might think about the Green Book film. But this is a true, that was about someone, a pianist, um, doing the tour in Deep South. However, this is a true story. An annual guidebook for African American road trippers, founded and published by New York City mailman Victor Hugo Green from 1936 to 1967. From a New York focused first edition published in 1936, Green expanded the work to cover much of North America. The Green Book became, quote, the Bible of Black travel, unquote, during the era of Jim Crow laws, which open and often legally prescribed discrimination against African Americans and other non-whites, was widespread. Green wrote this guide to identify services and places relatively friendly to African Americans so they could find lodgings, businesses, and gas stations that would serve them along the road. It was a little known outside the African American community. Shortly after the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed the types of racial discrimination that made the Green Book necessary, publication ceased and it fell into obscurity. The reason that I remember about the Green Book is because, like I said at the top of the video, my grandparents had a copy of the Green Book, and they taught me and my cousins about what to do and what not to do if we were moved over with the policeman car, but also showing us black businesses and things like that. But of course, since I was raised in the South, the other thing is about sunset towns. Um, you probably were talking about sunset towns during the election cycle last year. But of course, in the South, there were sunset towns, and sunset towns means if you were black and you were in a town that was defined as sunset town, you could not be there after sundown. You had to get out of that town by sundown because possibility you would have been murdered. So again, this is history that everybody needs to remember, because we are not in a country that is an even playing ground. If we were in a country with even playing ground, then we probably wouldn't have to do this. But also, this administration is trying to shut down history. And I created this information so that, as a protest to the Trump administration, saying, I don't care. We are still going to understand our history. And as a note for the end of this video, Black history is American history. Have a good day.